Good morning. This cough seriously never ends.
What?
Go in the other room, please. Good afternoon. No way, man. It's still morning. Okay. We are going to... I've had a cough for 2 weeks and it's just now getting better. I think it's definitely been 2 weeks. And mine just keeps going back and forth. Like, I'll feel better and then not feel better. So, I don't know. Okay. We are going to do the kiwi today. So I have the brown first, so 38.62. This is just a little scrap I have, so let's see if I can keep this cough in check. All right, I'm gonna use 2 strands of 38.62 for the brown on the kiwi. Hey, Lincoln, can you come fill up my water bottle for me? I forgot. Okay. Roman, we're quiet in here, please. Okay, so we're gonna do some split stitch. I don't know if we have room for a split stitch. I guess we do, but you know what? Let's just do a satin stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna start down here. I'm not too worried about the direction for this. I need a smaller needle. This is just gonna be really fast. Even with 2 strands, it will be fast. We're all coughing. All of us. Okay. You guys should see my table with all of my children just sitting around. Roman, you gotta whisper. I know, you don't like whispering, do you? Okay, so there's that side. And then we're gonna come over here and do the same. I'm gonna go, I guess I'm gonna keep the direction the same. I was trying to decide if I could get away with something else, but hey, you guys, every time you bump the table, it bumps my camera, and so then it jiggles. So please stop touching the table. Roman and I both woke up like 30 minutes ago. I have not been sleeping good. So we just sleep in. We are night owls here. We do not do well in the mornings. Okay, now we're gonna put greenery on top of our strawberry. So if you don't go all the way over, it's not gonna be a big deal. So I'm just gonna stop there and just plan on like the green leaves, fixing that. What time zone? I'm in mountain time. I live in Utah. So it is 10:06 here. So yes, I woke up at 9:30. But I also was up until like 1 last night. Okay, almost done here. Oops, it's a little far over. Almost done. Little tiny stitches. At least I don't have a sore throat anymore. I just have a cough. Instead of a cough, I have a sore throat. Okay, I'm gonna call that done. And then we will do the green and then the white. Okay, so let's get out our green, the 704. And we're gonna do some more satin stitch. That's 2 strands, let me see. Thinking I want to go 4 strands. Okay, so I'm going to use this and double it over. Okay, so we're going to work from the center out, or the edge in, or whatever, however you want to stitch. But we're going to do our satin stitch like in a circle. Okay, so we're gonna start up here and we're gonna go down to the center, and then I'm gonna do a stitch directly on the other side. So it's like a straight line, but without stitching that center. So we can have kind of some guide stitches. So you were an hour behind me. I was up until 1 and up at 8:30. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, Gemma. Okay, grab it and go. For a while there, I was doing so good, and I was like getting into bed by like 10 or 11. And then all of a sudden, like, I am just really struggling to fall asleep at night. Or I just don't realize how late it is. Like, I'm sitting at my desk stitching and suddenly it's like midnight. Okay. Just wanted to get some lines in there so we kind of know where we're going with this. And I think I might just keep going like this. Lovely kids. I could probably sleep much longer if they weren't up and asking for stuff. Roman really likes to sleep in. He's my youngest and he's 5. He likes to sleep in, and he'll usually wake up about 7, and then he'll come into my room and lay with me. And then my older 2 know. They are 11 and almost 8. Gemma will be 8 in a couple weeks. They know not to come asking for stuff in the morning. They get their own breakfast and entertain themselves for a little while. Reading always calms me down before bed. Yeah, I've been listening to audiobooks at night because I don't like reading at night. It makes my eyes hurt. So I set a timer, and I'll usually fall asleep within 10 or 15 minutes. So I'll set a timer on my book, and then I only usually have a couple minutes I have to sift through to figure out where I left off. Okay. So I'm gonna grab some more thread now. I'm just using up my scraps, so I might have to do this a couple times. But it's gotta be filled in so we can do our pistol stitches today. Six, 3, and 1-year-olds. Oh yeah. I definitely was not sleeping in when I had a 1-year-old. Or a 3-year-old. Well, I guess when Roman was 3, I maybe did, but that's because he would come lay in bed with me and snooze a little longer. We like our little morning snuggles. I think this is actually 3 strands that I'm using now, but I hate having scrap threads, so I'm gonna use it. It's not gonna make a difference to use 3 or 4. So once your middle is like totally filled with stitches, you can start think my next time around the kiwi, I'll have to start filling it in like not to the center. Oops. I'm gonna fill in all the bigger gaps and then I'll go in. And fill it in some more. There's a knot right here. Making it hard for me to get my needle up there where I want it. Thread is almost done. One more, and then we'll change threads one more time. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have more scrap. Shoot. Okay. Get that tied off. Okay, this one is pretty little, so I'm not gonna use that. So I'm gonna go back to my 4 strands. I was using 3 for a second, but thread my needle, and then I might have to readjust this hoop stand because I cannot see this very well. Okay. What's up, buddy? Gemma doesn't want to play with you?
I don't want to play.
Who's gonna play?
No,
I hear her in there playing.
I want to play.
Okay. Oh, what's going on here?
Mom, will you add them for him? Play. You for the nap. Will you put out the house?
No, I'm not gonna tell her that. You go tell her. If you want to play, you go tell her. Say, I want to play too, please. Go on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do my class and then we can talk about it. So now that the center is really full, I'm gonna go back and just slide my needle between these two and just put it down near the center. Instead of all the way to the center.
Mama, behind you.
What?
Behind the people.
Okay, honey, I need you to go play in your room.
No.
Okay, if you're gonna be in here, you have to stop talking. Thank you. Okay. I'm loving this like burst from the center stitches. Roman. I know, it's hard, huh? I'll be done in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah. And then we can get some breakfast, okay?
No, I don't want to.
You are tired?
What the heck are you? I didn't know what I had tea.
Okay, that's all right. We'll talk about it later. I'm almost done, okay, sweetie? Almost done with the green. And we still have the white. Almost there, and I think that this thread will just barely last. All right, I'm just gonna put in one more. Okay, my friends,
Huh?
there is that.
Will
Okay.
you take me?
No, I'm talking to my friends that are watching the video.
Why the video?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, Roman,
What?
you're silly.
Look.
Okay.
They're on the way.
You're in the way.
Oh, you don't.
Okay. So now we're gonna get some white and fill in our center. And then we're gonna do some pistol stitches. So I'm gonna do 3 strands of the blanc. Hey, I need you to move, sweetie,
Why?
because you're in my way.
Wait, what?
You're in my way of stitching.
I want to do it.
You want to stand right by me?
Yeah,
Oh,
I want you.
you want me?
No, I don't want you.
Oh, you want to watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a really quick like satin stitch across this center. Nothing fancy. I've got 3 strands and I'm just gonna go straight across this whole thing. Nothing fancy. Wow, hold still.
Whoa, a tea.
You see it? Okay, you're shaking the table though. So I need you to stop doing that. Okay?
Huh?
Can you get your hands off? I need your hands off the table.
Oh, why?
Because every time you move, it moves the camera and then it shakes. And that's not good. Gives everyone a headache. Okay? Thank you. You want to go get dressed? What are you going to wear today?
On my cat.
You're going to wear the cat shirt?
Yeah.
No, you wore that yesterday and the day before.
I'm gonna wear it all day.
All day. We have this shirt that is like bright orange and it has a cat surfing on a piece of pizza. I have no idea where it came from. I think it was a hand-me-down. And it is Roman's favorite shirt and he wears it all the time. I can barely get it off of him to wash it. Apparently apparently he's wearing that again today. Okay. Here comes the fun. Okay. So we are gonna get 2 strands of the black. And do some pistol stitches. This is one I have never taught before, so I'm excited. Oh, we haven't even learned French knots yet. I just realized. So it's similar to a French knot. Whoops, sorry. It's similar to French knots, but with a tail. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up wherever you want that tail to start, either in the white or in the green. And we're gonna wrap, I need to zoom out a little, hold on. Okay, so we are going to wrap 1 time around our needle. So it kind of creates this little wrap around it. And then we're gonna go down a little bit away from that where we came up and hold it snug over here. And then go down. And pull it tight. Okay, so I'm gonna come up kind of right in between the two is where I'm kind of feeling it. So you could even do this with 1 strand. Okay, so we've got this pulled over to the edge. We're gonna wrap it around 1 time. Whoops. And then we're gonna come out here and put it down. We're gonna hold our knot down by the bottom and keep it pulled snug, or else you're gonna have a loose knot. Okay. Should we see what it looks like if we wrap it 2 times? You can't really see the knot at the end, which is not, I mean, it's fine, but you can wrap this 2 times if you want to. Then you can see a little bit more of the knot, I think. It's a little bit rounder. Oops. Cute, Janice says. Yeah. Just make sure you hold that thread like nice and snug. So if this is feeling a little bit too hard, or you're just not loving how it's turning out, you could also just do some little straight stitches in here. And just come in and out like this. Since we're going like through other stitches that are also satin stitched, your stitches will look smaller than they actually are. you could just throw in some little French knots as well. We're gonna have a whole day that we talk about French knots. So if you want to save this for another day, just this detailing, you totally can, because I will go into depth about French knots. But you could also just come in and add just a couple of French knots. So with French knots, we pull it from the back, we wrap it however many times, 1 or 2 times, and then we go back down right next to where we came up. Oops, 2 is too many. Yeah. Maybe a mixture of all 3 is gonna be fun. You cannot even really tell that these are French knots. You could just do teeny tiny little stitches. I'm just gonna do 3 more. One more. There. Got a little mixture of stitches going on there. So the other thing you could do is do a little edge, a little brown edge on your, around your green if you want. My satin stitch is kind of wonky right here, so I might do that, because once that line is erased, it'll be a little bit funny. So I might outline this. What time is it? 10:33. We've been on here a little while. I'm gonna outline mine, so I'm just gonna do it really quick. Feel free to leave if you need to. I try really hard to keep these to 30 minutes, but this kiwi is obviously a little bit more detailed than some of the other fruit. Oh, I don't have any more brown over here.
Yeah!
No. Roman, that is too loud for in here. Please go take it to the other room. Go on. I have this teeny tiny piece of brown left over from the other part we did. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a stem stitch, which is what we did on the orange. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna go right in between the green and the brown. Roman, that gun is too loud for right now. Can you, I know, rough life. So we're gonna go up here, down here, and then up in the middle and pull that snug. I just would rather have a little bit of a cleaner line around this edge. So always keep your loop on the outer edge of your circle if you're doing a circle with a stem stitch. Lincoln, please do that later. I'm just gonna work on this until my thread runs out, and then I'll call it done. Because we're almost to the end of this thread. I wonder if I'll be able to finish it. Everything looks so perfect. Thank you. We're going to save this video so we can watch it all later. Yeah, all of these videos are saved. They're all saved on Instagram, and then I upload them to YouTube as well. There's a link, and then I always link everything in my stories. There's a highlight that has links to all the YouTube videos, or in my bio there's a link to my YouTube channel that has this Stitchalong and previous Stitchalongs. There's information all over. You're welcome. Okay, this is gonna be my last stitch because this is getting too small. Okay, so I'll just start there with my next piece. I gotta find some more of that color though. So I like that, kind of cleans up the edge. You could also do it with green. I might go back and do it in green. Anyways, a little stem stitch around the edge. Pull that up a little bit so you can see it. Anyways, there we've got a little cute kiwi. One more minute. Let me say one more thing. Okay, friends, that is it for me today. Tomorrow we will work on strawberries and hopefully have less interruptions. So thanks for coming, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.